Theory and Studies of Badminton by Frank Ofalia and Matthew Cortez. Objectives: eye movements, central contact on the racket, movement and position of the arm, starting to move, correct grip on the racket, elements of the swing, waiting points, tactical memory. Eye movements. Watch the ball is a very classic piece of instruction in racket sports. In badminton, it's watch the shuttle. It is a solid advice up to a point, but it is necessary to observe other things at the correct moments. The eye movements of elite athletes in numerous sports differ substantially from those less competent athletes. According to research conducted over previous 3 decades, sports have distinct patterns. The best badminton patterns are unknown. However, one reasonable suggestion is that after hitting the shuttle, the player should gaze back towards the opponent. Good players anticipate their opponent's shots by moving their chest, shoulders, and arms. You can't learn to utilize the shuttle if you're looking at it. Players that do this are more likely to learn to predict shots based on their opponent's moves. Central contact on the racket. What do you think constitutes a good contact with the shuttle? In my mind, any contact that misses the frame is a good contact, which is not the right way to think about it. For a good player, a good contact is the one that is in the center of sweet spot of their racket. They know exactly where their last contact was, and anything off center is a mistake and should be corrected for in later shots. This is an important mental habit. Only consistently central contact will give control of shuttle speed and the ability to hit the accurate drop spot. A person who is not achieving consistently central contact will find that the shuttle often ends in the net or goes to the high to be affected drop shot. A persistent effort to achieve a central contact is likely to have a pervasive beneficial effect. Movement and position of the other arm. I mean the non-racket arm. The other arm is vital for balance and strength because it has a significant mass. It is not invincible, but it's easy to disintegrate it because so much concentration needed for the racket arm and coaching focuses on the racket arm. In badminton, the second arm is normally held away from the body, giving stability and preventing the racket arm from spinning. The other scenarios, like a smash, the other arm counteracts the racket arm, reducing the tendency of the whole body to spin. It starts high and swing down as the racket arm is returned, then slow and start rising again as the racket arm is throwing up and around the shoulder. A player's other arm swings forward to counter the racket arm when they jump sideways and hits a drive in mid-air. The only way to avoid spinning is to fully counter with the other arm. The other arm is used in a deep lunge when the body lunges forward and the other arm swings back, then swings forward when the body recovers. Starting to move. Several tiny fingers enable a player to get to the next hitting location quickly. Miss any of these and getting to the shuttle will be difficult. First, a good split step. In badminton, the split step is a very low hop in which the feet rise off the ground, widen apart, sink lower, and charge the leg muscles with elastic energy before pushing up forwards the target. The split step timing is critical. Start too early and you'll risk losing the benefit of splitting step. Start late and squander time. It's easy to miss the relevance of a beneficial split step or a pointless one, and to discover the appropriate time. Good players do not hurry to the waiting spot. Stop and then move out in a split stride. If they have enough time, they slowly approach toward their waiting place, arriving just in time to split step. The last movement into position is a split step. Shaving energy, that's a fine point. It is also vital to space the feet correctly. Many novices' feet are too close together for quick movements. The push-off of a split step has another important feature. Both feet should be helped to get going. To start the first step, you may want to push off with only one foot, the one furthest from the target. One leg does all the effort. Use both feet with the foot closest to the target pulling and the other pushing. This manner both legs function together and you travel further. After a flawless split step, a player should often accelerate with one or more shuffles. These are sideways jumps done with the feet still apart. More shuffles are employed for sideways movements and slowing towards the shot.